Thank you for staying here. I am really appreciate. Okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for staying here. I am really excited because this is my first video ever. So I guess that I should introduce myself. My name is Gerard Ramos and I am from South America, Ecuador. But I have the chance to live in India for 3 years. It was very lovely, the experience that I had there. And in between, I have the opportunity as well to go to many countries. And I realized that I was just taking some pictures for myself. But in some point, I decided to share all the experience that I was having so far to you. So thank you for staying here. We will start with the first country, Bhutan, very beautiful country. So right now, I would like to explain you how I went to Bhutan. First of all, I would like to tell you that Bhutan is one of the most expensive countries that you can visit as a tourist. But wait, Bhutan itself is very cheap. It's about that the daily visa that you pay, it's very expensive for everyone. So most of the people don't go. But Bhutan, it's close to India, nah? So I really wanted to go to Bhutan. And as you can see here in this website, ticket flight one way or also return was very expensive, $700, $800. So the only way that I really have to go, it was by land. So as you can see in this map, I was living in Pune, and from Pune I took a flight to Siliguri city, very close to Bhutan. And from there, it was supposed to take just one bus from 4 hours at least, but it was a nightmare. To be really honest, and I have to take one bus around 4 or 5 p.m. It took me to another city. It was night. We stopped in at least we stopped in a bathroom. The people were also very nice. After I have to take another bus. It was very suspicious bus. It was a little dangerous, I can say, but anyway, it was the adventure. And after I have to take another bus. In total 3 buses to go to the border of Bhutan, and at the end, in the terminal, I took a rickshaw that took me to the hotel. And finally, in this hotel that you're looking was, by the way, very nice hotel. I had my sleep, and the next day I went to Bhutan finally. I crossed the border. So right now I'm going to explain you the itinerary that I have in Bhutan. As you can see in the map, from the border it took me another 5-6 hours to reach the main cities in Bhutan. I visit 3 cities, Thimphu, Punakha and Paro. And the videos that you're looking right now are the first video ever that I shoot with my GoPro, so are very special. These videos is on the way to that cities, in the journey of the 5-6 hours that I told you. So anyway, after that I reached the first city, that it was Thimphu. I reached the first place, that it was a traditional art school of Bhutan, a very beautiful traditional art school. As you can see here in Google Maps, in this place you can understand how the people used to live and how the people of Bhutan used to express the art. But I would like to make a stop here and I would like to tell you something very bad. The thing that you're looking here is my GoPro, and when I bought my GoPro in India, the first days that I was trying to make a shoot was in Bhutan, and I didn't know properly how to make the shoot, how to record, how to make the settings of the shoot, how to modify the audio, how to modify the filter of the video. It was very hectic to understand how this little thing works. So about this place that we are looking right now, about traditional place, unfortunately I didn't make the shoots about everything, but at least I make about one. That it becomes also very special because it's the proper vlog of this video. I make the shoot about how the people make a memorial of the dead people, how the people of Bhutan remember the people that has passed away, and that's a very beautiful history. So in Buddhism, especially in Tibet in Bhutan, prayer flags and sacred cloths printed with mantras and symbols, and they are not meant for decoration. Their purpose is spiritual, and it's believed to carry blessing, compassion, and positive energy into the world. In this video, we are going to talk about the white flags that are the most emotional significant, because it's believed that help the souls to obtain a better rebirth. So well, I am here. That's the first time appearing off cameras. So anyway, the black surface that you're looking, it's wooden blocks, carefully carved with Asian Buddhist prayers and symbols. These blocks carry mantras meant to guide the soul and spread blessing through the wind. We prepare the ink, traditionally dark antique, and as you can see, we apply it carefully to the wood so it gets into all the shapes and shapes of the wood. And after that, we transfer every detail by pressing firmly onto the cloths. We carefully unfold it and we inspect it. So what are you seeing here is more just than that text. It's a spiritual message meant to travel beyond the physical world.
So this is actually like an old printing method in our which are been used by ancestors. So this one, the printing right now here, it is used to host for our deceased people, dead people.
When people pass away, we have certain prayers. I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And that's a
This
prayer.
is, yeah, it represents this one.
Can you show me?
So this is how it looks. So this is actually like this side.
And where do you put that?
So in the mountainous area.
So, for example, when someone died, let's say that someone died here, you print that and you go to the mountains
Yes.
and you left there
Yes.
So we will write name of them.
in the
The one
mantra.
who is dead.
And actually, I asked to go to the mountains and see the mystical white flags. When we find it, hundreds of them, famously called Manidhar, standing tall against the wind, moving like the silent guardians of the body. They are not just flags, they are memories. Each one is raised for someone who has passed away, a father, a mother, a friend, a soul that once lived, and now is just on a different journey. The white color is not emptiness, it's pureness, and it represents the moment between the life and what comes after. As the wind touches the fabric, it's believed that the prayers printed of them begin to move, not just here, but beyond, carry into the unseen. When the local people come here, there is no rush, there is no noise, just the sound of the wind and the ring of the clouds whispering into the mountains. In that moment, it felt that I was witnessing something, because here in Bhutan, death is not the end, it's just a transition. And these white flags are not symbol of loss, they are message of guidance, helping the soul find its way, while remember the living to let go with peace. In Buddhism, death is not seen as an end, it's seen as a transition, a passage, a continuation of a journey that goes beyond this body, beyond this moment. And because of that, life itself takes a different meaning. You don't live just to accumulate, you live to prepare. Because in Bhutan, the state of your mind at the moment of the death matters. It shapes what comes next. And the question is not if we are ready to cross this life, but whether we have lived in a way that prepares us to let go in peace. Did you like it? Witnessing these moments make you understand how the dead can be lived in another countries and make you realize how deep just few people has actually understood the meaning of the dead that so far has been a mystery for many people. Maybe because of that, I like to travel, because I want to understand what is life and what's the meaning of death. So anyway, after that, we went to another place called Simply Bhutan, a very beautiful place. It's not just a museum, it's an actual cultural center experience where you can see how the people used to live in the past in the traditional way to live. That, by the way, many people are still living like that. When you enter to this place, it's like traveling back in time, because the architecture itself of the place is very old. 400 years of existence, and no any single nail in the construction, just wood joinery. Imagine, in the same way that used to be in the past. Very beautiful place. So that's the enter of the house where the staff welcome all the tourists, and you can see how old style it's the house and how well conservative is inside. So here I would like to make a stop. You will realize that in the entering of the house, in the welcome hall of the house, they don't put pictures about family. They put pictures about the royal family. And here in Bhutan, the royal family are very well respected. So the woman in this portrait is Her Majesty Yalyum Ashi, a well-respected Queen Mother, known for preserving the country's ancient culture and traditions. So, as you can see, the people of Bhutan are very spiritual focused and they really respect the heritage of the royal family. And as soon as I arrived, I was welcomed with the traditional alcohol of Bhutan, the wine, in order to offering to the ancestors of the house.
Yes, the ring finger. Now take it out. Sprinkle it 3 times. Each time saying Yeah, that means have it. Okay? So now you have offered your wine to our local deities and ancestors. They're very happy with you. Now make yourself happy. I'm not capable of this wine. You want some more?
No. To be honest, no. And I would like to make a clarification about this. I realized that in Bhutan, there is not any distinction between the hard liquor and the soft liquor. For them, wine is everything. Wine is soft liquor, hard liquor, wine can be vodka, can be whiskey, can be wine itself. So when they give to me the wine, there was no wine, it was something like whiskey. And it was very strong. So in that part I cut the video because I started to Anyway, after that she cheered me up by showing me the traditional Bhutanese instrument called Yansheng. After that, we finally could watch the traditional dance of Bhutan called Poedra, a folk dance that talks about heritage preservation and Buddhism teachings, where the choreography symbolized the harmony between mind, body, and community. In this song, they are giving thanks for the good harvest. The dance has synchronized movements. There is an interconnection between all beings in this earth, and also the belief that there is not any individual that can be lived separately from the community. In Vajrayana Buddhism, repetition through movement, chanting, and rhythm, it's believed to calm the ego and bring the mind into a meditative state. Let's watch it. So now I will show you the final part of this vlog, where I make the remaining activities in Simply Bhutan. And the first activity was to try the national sport of Bhutan, the traditional archery. And I failed twice, by the way. Later they taught me the traditional way to grinding the corn to make the flour.
So we are mixing the corn
Yes.
to make it small. Oh, I have this look
Is it hard?
a little.
So you're making a very nice grounded corns, okay?
I will be happy.
And yeah, it was very difficult to make it because I was sick. In that day itself, I was sick. I was suffering in silence, to be honest, but I tried to make it. And after we tried the coin tossing game. So the thing is that you have to throw coins into a small bowl for good luck or blessing. And finally, I tried the traditional Bhutanese dance with no success. Okay, so that's the end of the vlog of this chapter. I really appreciate that you're still here and you finished this video. Thank you so much for supporting me. As I told you, this was my first video ever, so I am very excited. And I will try to improve daily the quality and the content of the video. So thank you so much, and I see you in the next chapter of Bhutan. Thank you.